Let's talk Tanya for the 23rd of Nisan of a leap year. Where are we up to? So we're talking about Yiras Hashem, we're talking about the awe of God, and we explained that every single one of us, our souls are rooted also in Moshe Rabbeinu. And Moshe represents the quality of das, of connection, connectivity. And if we can tap into this, and if we can truly connect to that which we understand about God and contemplate the fact that God is present, always watching us, we can arrive then at a Yiras Hashem, at an awe for God. Yesterday we left off with two questions. Question number one is, how often do we have to contemplate this in order to be in a state of yira, of awe and reverence for God the entire day? So the Alter Rebbe points out to the fact that if you open up the Shulchan Aruch, the Code of Jewish Law, it talks over there about right when you wake up in the morning, spending some time thinking about this, spending some time in the morning, even actually while you're still in bed, contemplating the idea that God is here, God is present, God is watching you. In the morning is the time when we spend whatever time is necessary, whether it's 1 minute or 2 minutes or 10 minutes, in order to be able to inspire us to have an awe for God. Once we do that, once we are in the right place for the day, the rest of the day should be smooth, although every once in a while during the day, we might need reminders to recenter ourselves. Just by way of example, imagine someone decides to go on a diet. And imagine this person on the diet every single morning takes a few minutes to think about why they're on the diet, the various health benefits, the reasons why they decided to do so in the first place, and arrives at a certain place of strength in that area. Throughout the day, when that person is tempted to cheat on their diet, it'll just take a little reminder. Remember what I thought about this morning? Recentering oneself, and that should be enough. And the same thing is also when in terms of awe of God, we're talking about one major contemplation for the day, that's in the morning, and after that, just the reminders throughout the day should suffice. The second question we ask is, how much awe do we need to have? And for that, the Alter Rebbe points to the verse that says that we already discussed this earlier on in the chapter. We said, Ma Hashem shoyel me'imach, what is God asking of you? Ki im li yiras Hashem elikecha. God only wants you, He merely wants and asks of you that you should have awe for Him, laleches b'chol derachav, so that you should walk in His ways. And the correlation over there is very clear. How much yira, how much reverence do I need to have? Enough in order laleches b'chol derachav, to make sure that I'm actually doing the right thing in thought, speech, and action. We're not talking here about that you're walking around the entire day and trembling for awe of God, although if you can arrive at that place, that's amazing. But that's not the expectation of every single one of us. When Moshe says, all that God is asking of you is to fear Him to the extent that it leads us to doing the right thing and staying away from doing that which we're not supposed to be doing. All this is nice. We have to contemplate the fact that God is present and watching us. But there's one major problem over here, which is I'm contemplating, God is here, God is watching me, but I can't see Him. Isn't that a problem? Can I really relate to something that I can't see? In tomorrow's Tanya, we're going to talk about another contemplation that leads to awe of God, and that contemplation also will solve the issue of the fact that we can't see Him.